YouTube might be playing games with me. God damn, it's gonna crash, isn't it? Oh! Oh, it's good! It's good! It's up! We gotta go! As you can see, I'm in Verdsworth. This building right here. We didn't stop here. Because I played a little bit off stream. And it's important for you to understand why I played a little bit off stream. And I'll tell you this right now. I was trying to find two things, right? The previous stream, I was trying to find out where was Sigurd. Sigurd was one of the people you need for an advanced invocation. It was the invocation that was kind of like an insect glaive from Monster Hunter and Dragoons from Final Fantasy. If I recall from memory, the only Final Fantasy game I played was 14. I prepared something special. So, I did a lot of things. And the first thing that we need to do, because I did not know this, but in the slums in Vinesworth, we essentially arrested the head nun, the one that was actually healing people at that area. The Abyss, the Abyssius, something like that. Every name will flash on screen. I read up something by accident, which I'm glad I did. Essentially, if you don't do this, the people who were inflicted by that poison that the nun was experimenting with on the patients, if I didn't do this, they would die. So I'll play the video here. One thing I needed to do is go back to Checkpoint Rest Town and go back to that doctor that examined the poison right here. We can listen to him talk right now.
She's the Lady Saint, isn't she?
Abbess.
Ah, of course. That's why you had me look at that mixture. Well, I'll have naught more to do with this, thank you. In fact, I rather wish you hadn't involved me to begin with. But I suppose I could be persuaded to change my mind. Don't look at me like that. If you want my services, 'twill cost you. That's how the world works. I'll require a significant donation if I'm to alleviate the effects of that so-called medicine.
When I first heard that, I thought we're talking like 30k, 20k worth of gold, and I'm like, I don't have that much. I'm screwed. It's only 3,000 gold. A significant donation. Doing quests for Brant gives me about 7,000. This covered it. Granted, probably it's harder. I'm the Arisen, so I do a lot of quests easier compared to people. So it probably makes more sense why I have a bit more money. And also, if it was 30k, it wouldn't be all my money, because I have 45 there, as you can see. It would be most of my money. But yeah.
See? That wasn't so difficult, was
Dick.
it? You'll find that I'm happy to aid those in need, so long as I get my dues.
And there we are. And then we run back to here, as you can see.
You can't know how grateful I am to you. I could feel death's hand at my throat, and that horrid abyss urging it to choke the life out of me. But owing to your aid, here I am, feeling myself again. Truly, sir, I cannot thank you enough.
Good tidings, sir. A doctor has come, Sir Radcliffe. He's been tending to our patients, and I am thrilled to say that their condition is much improved. He's even instructed us on how to care for them properly. I am eternally grateful for his aid. We were in desperate need of guidance, you know. But when I told him as much, he said to save my thanks for you. I know not what transpired, but thank you, nevertheless. Though we have no doubt lost favor in the people's eyes, I shall strive to earn it back. I hoped you might make use of this.
Amazing, right? And between those two, we did talk to more people, as you can see. Oh, the first thing I did was check to make sure that no one's down here. There was 3 people in total. One was up. We found the other one here.
My body feels as light as a feather. That Radcliffe knows his trade.
And then there's this one.
Medicine? I've no need for it. My mind feels clearer than it has in days.
We don't remember her. She was just yelling medicine for the longest. Right here, the Tristan Inn. That's in Mel. Originally, when I was reading guides to try to find Sigurd, it was telling me to go to Tristan Inn and try to find him. Let's go to here. And one of the things they told me is to go to the inn and rest the night. Oh, I didn't skip it. It was right here. Bam! That was an epic jump. I wrote down epic jump to chest. Yeah, I was there for like minutes trying to get that done.
This ox cart
Now we're going to Melv, and we're going to that inn to rest the night because people said to rest at the inn, come back in the morning.
Myself.
I have no issue falling
And
asleep, even
I had no luck. As you can see, I'm running to the area where people say you'll find them,
too fast for the likes of me.
but you most
Let's
likely
endeavour
will
to keep
find
up.
them after the
less fleet of
fight
foot.
there. More or less. I'm not 100% sure. That's what I read. So I was like, dang, what can I do to trigger him to spawn here? So I'm like, oh, there's a quest that need to continue in Hard Village. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to Hard Village. I'm gonna rest at the inn.
You in a room, sir?
It's funny timing.
must rest.
I'm gonna rest at the inn,
Though the sun
and then run to the village leaders
I don't
to
know
see
about you.
what's her name again? Ulrika. Try to find Ulrika there, but Ulrika was nowhere to be
But I
seen,
am full of
even
vim
after like constant
and
reloads to get to this area. So then, in my head, I give up. So I was exploring, and I saw this random house. It's just the map expanded because I wanted to show you this. This random house at the end of the road for this village. I'm like, all right, whatever. Let me see what's inside. Let me find some loot. Lo and behold, the man was right there. I was at that. I was like, how? How does nobody know? But we found him. He was right here. The first question I asked his name.
Sigurd, you're the current Arisen, aren't you?
How does he know? Oh, no, he knows because of
I
Mel.
pray you do not walk the same path as I have.
Then ask about his manner of fighting.
'Tis a style all my own, a patchwork of techniques honed for the sole purpose of slaying the dragon.
I've been him for a while.
Aye. For so long as we are united in our resolve to slay the dragon, you shall have my aid.
And boom. Unlock the Mystic Spearhead vocation. Amazing, right? Thank you again to King Rat 543 for showing me or telling me about this class. But yeah, that's exactly what we were missing before. We got it. We have the class unlocked. But as you can see, I'm still warrior. My goal at the moment is to reach level 9 warrior and then switch to the Mystic Spearhead to expand what I have available to me skill-wise. At the moment, I want to see what's the max level 9 is. And then once I'm more comfortable, feel more ready, I'll swap to Mystic Spearhead, keep playing the class and see how I feel about it. If I like warrior more, I'm gonna swap back to warrior. At the moment, I love warrior because warrior has one of the few monster hunter moves that I liked, which is from Greatsword, which is that huge charge up to smash. Takes half your stamina, for sure, that's a lot. But it feels so good getting it off. Let's continue with the quest here, which is to the House of the Blue Sunbright. Visit the manor. If you don't remember this quest, this is the quest with Diana over here. She was the priest in the slums, loving her parents. Essentially put her for not really adoption, but she placed her in the house with the nuns. And one of the locals, they were also saying, hey, there was somebody who looks like Diana, but was a boy. So we're going to see exactly what's going on. A woman randomly came down the steps, talked to me, asking to visit the manor. I have no idea what's going on, but obviously I know now it's calling to Diana because the picture's right there. So let's see what's going on and figure out why did the parents abandon her, or were they forced to? Let's see. I have arrived! Open the gates!
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would not.
Pause. Don't worry where I came or come anywhere direction. Just leave it be, please.
But I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here.
Yes, I have.
I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing.
Oh, okay.
She's the spitting image of my young master, you see. 'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
What situation?
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Ahem. Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
You do look like her. quite a lot.
Young master, I meant no offence.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound.
Okay.
I seek only the freedom to leave my own home.
Oh, it's kind of like what's his name? Stev, the prince of the castle with the Queen Regent, is kind of not letting him leave.
My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed.
You're still a child, so it makes sense.
By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own.
Like?
Would you be willing to lend your assistance?
I mean, this could be the chance that girl is missing. So Diana's the maid. Daphne, I think is the girl's name. Once we talk to the girl to come do this part of the quest, we'll see. Sure, I'll help.
Splendid. Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl.
Yep.
Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
I'll do my best. For you.
Beg pardon, sir, but might I have a moment of your time? I've a proposal to make, and methinks you'll want to hear it.
Methinks you're causing trouble. Methinks you're spewing bullshit. Methinks you ought to get on.
See, a friend of mine has an empty house, but no use for it. And I see you round the inn rather often. Understand me? 'Twouldn't come free, mind, but the price is a fair one, and you'd have a place to call your own.
I already have one.
What say you?
No!
Well, you needn't decide this very moment. Come speak with me again once your mind's set.
No! I have a home for 20K. The home is nice. It has a bed, has a chest, has fruits on the side. People stab dagger on the wall for letters. It's a nice system. Why do I need to spend 200K on another house? No! There's no bed. There's no house. No! What's your name? Daphne, right?
Hi, Arisen.
Yeah, Daphne.
I was hoping you'd come by so I could thank you again for all your help. You really made a difference around here.
Anytime.
You wanted to ask me a favor this time? All right. How can I help?
I need your help with pretending to be somebody else.
So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble.
The main thing is you look like him.
Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
Just do your best. That's the only thing we can ask you, Daphne, is to do your best. There she
Look,
is.
young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror.
Very close, right? Hey, one could say you guys are like family.
Diana, will you dress her
Kill me.
and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And a flower from Melve seems just the thing. And she was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
I should have flowers.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
How close is he? Or is she? Oh, she's very close.
Let's see. What else must I bring? Ah, I almost forgot. In that goes.
Am I just waiting for you? Okay, let me talk to you.
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that accounts for both?
Oh, this. Symptoms recover establishment of both stamina, health, and cures all debilitations.
Let's see. Ah, I almost forgot.
And I can't give him that for some strange reason. Okay.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous.
Oh, it kind of is, yeah.
I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
Reeks of Cyclops. Hey, I need to talk to you.
Well met.
Here.
Well then, I ought to be off, I suppose.
No.
I must confess, I feel rather uneasy. This is my first time leaving the city.
Would you like to pay me to be your guard? I don't mind being your guard. Pop up a little bit of coin. I heard there's a house down the road about 200 or 200,000 gold. You know, you can give me that gold as payment or buy the house for me, you know? You can easily do that for me. Easy, easy money. Come on.
I only hope I've not forgotten anything of import.
My payment for being your bodyguard?
You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest?
There you go. Take all these three.
My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful.
Just come back,
Now,
okay?
I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe!
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come visit us again.
You got it. Come back in wait a day or so. I mean, is there any time quests? I think, methinks. After this quest, I'm just gonna go straight to do the Just Formally quest. Because I've been pushing that back for the longest, and I do want to see what happens afterwards. It's been about a day. Any updates?
Home at last.
Huh? Perfect.
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright, the sigil of our house. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
More than likely she will be.
A blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melve. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be frank.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the Gracious Hand over the years.
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be delighted.
Oh.
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket. What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand. Thank you ever so much for all you've done for us.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Now, 'tis getting late. You had best be off. Do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have some explaining to do.
We all know.
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
That's your sister, dude.
I do wonder what that was all about, though I'm not sure we ought to pry.
That's a family matter. You really shouldn't.
I scarce know what to make of this outcome.
Right. Now, the quest I've been putting away for the longest. We're gonna do this quest. I've been putting this off for the longest because I was doing so many side quests. I'm getting so sidetracked that I didn't really have time to do this. Now we do. There we go. I am ready. Let us go in a noble adventure. Let's go to the coronation.
Once we have attended the coronation. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart.
Don't care about the Jade Orb. The Mel situation probably will progress after I continue this. And there was one more. But honestly, just don't care. We're ready. Let's go.
Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your majesty would do well to get a good night's rest.
I did. I arrested in the morning, but I didn't know that this is gonna... Okay. The following morning. Ooh. Oh, Fernanda!
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern.
Okay, there's more. How's that? Sven, don't die, okay?
We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power has arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time.
Okay.
I imagine this artifact is the godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen.
Okay.
Doom, alas.
Oh, fuck.
Unless we find some way to unmake this godsway's power, proving your majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Allow me to speak to the agent we captured some days past. Perchance he knows aught of use.
Sounds good.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway?
So I guess it's either do or don't. So we can find the Jade Orb and we can make for a training place. We're gonna have to unlock the boat, though we're not gonna be able to use it very well. Might as well just do it, talk to him, and maybe we'll get a vocation off of him. Alright, so we're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna unlock Archer. Alright, we're doing this. We have to wait a couple days anyway, so might as well enjoy this trip and
Now
then
we shan't lose our way.
figure this out. There's a house here? Oh, hi. Oh, sorry. Fuck.
Oh,
Oh.
true to your word, you have come.
Yes, I'm
Let
here.
us begin at once. I should like to observe your form first and foremost. So stand here and take your aim at yon targets.
Okay.
Good. We're here.
Let me want to fire. Like that?
My gratitude. I learned much from you just now.
No problem.
I have made a discovery.
Ooh, what's that?
Unlike those of Elven make, bows crafted by other races are designed for keen aim. Is that not so?
Yes. Is yours made to be a stormtrooper just missed on purpose?
I can see. This is no revelation for you. I expect you thought this design common to all bows, yes?
Yeah. What's going on with you?
Not so for those of Elven make, however. Our bows are crafted to guide not the hand, but the heart. Mayhap you will find the sentiment strange, but such is the perspective of elven kind.
Okay.
We are taught that arrows loosed with proper form will strike true, as if 'tis all a matter of poise.
It's probably one of those things where it's in your blood, so no matter what bow you use, it should always strike true and your aim was always good. But it's not a matter, that seems to match with you though.
I admit, I find it rather baffling myself. Perhaps that is why my bowmanship has failed to improve. Yet with this bow, I begin to understand. Let us see if I fare any better now.
Nice! That was quick too.
What a feat! I can hardly believe it. Every last arrow found its mark. Dead center. This marvel is nothing at all like an elven bow. The design allows for ease of aim and steadfast flight of each arrow. To think that I should feel such a difference. Mayhap I am more suited to a bow of foreign make than one of my own people's. It is a strange thought, but how else to explain it? My arrows have not soared so true in all my days.
Okay.
I'd nearly given up on myself. Yet 'twould seem I am not without talent after all.
No, you're very talented. My aim was god awful because I have to wiggle this. Last time I had to do that was with Splatoon, and I haven't played Splatoon in such a long time.
My performance of this bow has divested me of such doubts. But the ingenuity of this design, if only my people would take heed. It is all very well to talk of honing one's form, but why should we not perfect the tool so integral to our customs?
True.
I am decided. I shall take this bow back to the arbor. With this as my weapon, I have no doubt I shall pass my trial of archery.
You got this, my dude.
It seems Sir Glyndor's doubts no longer plague him. May his newfound confidence see him through his trial of archery.
Come see me later on. Maybe you can show me your elvish archery tactics. That'll be a new vocation, if you will.
It is a remarkable treasure we found.
Could be day soon anyways.
A fitting reward. My curative magics are at your disposal.
Oh! Oh, no. Yeah. From Joseph Joestar, I should tell you this. I'm gonna run away! Fuck that noise! No. Stop. Stop. No.
Have you business with the guild, sir?
Yep, changing my vocation. Give me back my main guy right there. Oh, Captain Brent. You're actually here very early. Tell me about the coronation.
If the information we pry from the agent is to be believed, there is a place in Batal devoted to the study of arts most queer. I believe it is worthy of investigation. Should fortune smile upon us, your majesty may even discover some method of undoing the Godsway's hold over the pawns. Yet official dealings twixt Vermund and Batal are suspended, and 'tis no simple matter to gain passage through the latter's fortress. Fortunately for us, however, the agent was hiding this on his person. I bid you take it. 'Tis an entry permit, allowing passage through Batal's fortress. It even bears the crest of the Batali Palace. It must have been commissioned by someone with great influence.
Okay.
I doubt any would dare impede your passage with such an item in your possession.
I agree.
There is one other thing, Your Majesty.
Hmm.
With the permit came information I found most intriguing.
Do tell.
An oracle who once served in the Vermundian court now resides in Batal. This oracle foretold the coming of the Arisen and was banished from the kingdom when her prophecy displeased the Queen Regent. Indeed, 'twas by this same oracle's power that the agent in question came to know of your majesty's whereabouts. The oracle knows much of the Arisen. Should you make her acquaintance, she may be able to offer you aid during your infiltration.
Wasn't the Oracle the lady that we passed by the booth multiple times? Heading towards the slums. First and foremost, are you the
have my
Oracle?
support. Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path.
Pictures of Vernworth Castle Gold Tower. Next milestones on the path. Speak the audience with Gulid.
You've my gratitude.
But I know exactly who you're talking about. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. We're going to the goal right now. Are you him?
Oh, looking for the Jadeite orb, are you?
That was a quest completely different. I didn't know it's the Jadeite Orb quest. Sure, yes.
Can't say I've seen it, or heard of it for that matter. Mind refreshing my memory?
Sure. Here's 500 gold.
Coming back to me now, which is to say, I've not a clue. But I can tell you what I'd do if I nicked a treasure like that. My first stop would be Ibrahim's scrap store. Got to be sure my prize is the genuine article, eh? The scrap stores are in the Checkpoint Rest Town. Might be worth a look, see?
Alright. Now we're off to go to the ox cart, make our way over there. I'm gonna quickly deposit this armor, and then we'll just make our way over.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Don't say that in the dark room, staring at me, please. Before that, I want to check the slums.
You the Arisen? I've been looking for you.
Mozzie. Who told you?
Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in his quarters.
Something smells divine.
Ah, Sir Arisen. I've been meaning to speak with you. Did you, perchance, pay a visit to the House of the Blue Sunbright?
I did.
I see. After the rather strongly worded letter I received, I feared as much.
What's the problem?
'Twas under unique circumstances, shall we say, that Daphne came to reside with us.
How so?
You must understand. The House of the Blue Sunbright is our most generous benefactor, and their favor hinges upon our continued discretion.
Meaning that their child is with you. Meaning you gotta keep all this a secret.
Thus, for the sake of all who reside herein, I beg you to steer Daphne away from any further contact with that household. Though it pains me to perpetuate the girl's misfortune, it must be done, if the gracious hand is to continue to function.
I'll at least talk to her before.
Do you perchance remember me? You once knew me as maid to the young master, Sebastian.
Yes.
Well, I'm his maid no longer. Though I meant no harm, the mistress saw fit to turn me out. Tell no other soul of this. But the girl I had you fetch was none other than Sebastian's own twin sister. Afeard of inviting conflict over their inheritance, Daphne's family branded her a cursed babe and sent her away.
Cursed babe?
Yet the loss of her newborn child drove the mistress half mad with grief. She's been bedridden ever since. I had hoped the sight of her long-lost daughter might rekindle some vital spark within my mistress. But alas...
All you did was try to help.
It would seem it was not to be.
We're going to go see Lord Sven. It's about to turn night too, so it's actually perfect timing. How you doing, Sir Knight? I am also a Sir Knight. I am entering the building to do a report on my adventures outside. I must report on the ongoings of Melv and the disappearance of Donald. Donald or Martin? I think it may have been Martin. The disappearance of Martin. Please pay no mind to me. I'm just a humble adventurer walking through. Hey, don't worry about me. You have a lovely rest of your day, and Martin will forever be missed. Yes. Alright, so Sven's quarters is probably up here. That's it. Sven's chambers. Found it. Hi, Sven. You called for me?
I heard from Captain Brandt that you plan to make for Batal in order to continue your investigation.
I have.
As for me, I've been looking into my mother's movements since last we met, and I happened upon this. 'Tis a letter she discarded, only half written. It seems to be addressed to someone called Phaesus.
I recall Faces, though.
I passed an eye over it, though I failed to grasp its meaning, or what compelled her to throw it away. Here, I thought it best that you have it. Mayhap you could glean aught from it that I could not. And if you do, would you be so kind as to share it with me? That is, only if you've the time to spare. I am in no position to make demands, of course.
Where's Batal? It's past this checkpoint, so it's gonna be this side and above, more than like this area. But no, it's more likely gonna be this area is gonna be Batal. So we're gonna run back to the rest.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you?
No.
Ho ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen.
What do I say at this point? I feel like this is like a running gag, and this is not even funny to me anymore. I feel like everybody knows I'm Arisen except for the Queen Regent. I think she knows I'm Arisen, but she has to find me. So does everybody know that the Arisen in the castle is the fake Arisen?
If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it.
Collection?
Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive.
Okay.
And 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Batal. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's completion.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
But I'll say no point, because now the only thing left to do is go to Batal.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town.
Alright, so we're at the checkpoint. Alright, so we gotta go to a pawn shop, which is probably the guy up there.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Got some good things on offer.
Is it Jada or one of them? No. It should be something right here. For what it looks like.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then
Okay.
buy something and see the truth for yourself.
Stone beastskin mask. Ooh. Okay. And there's a Jadeite orb.
On the transference of souls, eh?
Yes.
'Tis not like to do much harm on its own, but when combined with its twin, the first volume, 'tis potent indeed. Take care how you use it, sir.
No problem. What's the forgery?
I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well.
Oh, is this like a duplication thing where you pay money to have it duplicated? No, thank you. Just give me the Jadeite orb.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the Jadeite orb?
Not yet.
Very well. Pray continue your search. May it...
I'm not giving it to you. I'm giving it to the original person who made the request.
Where are you going?
There you are.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the Jadeite orb?
Here you go.
Oh, thank you, thank you! Now my freedom is assured. Pray, take this. I know 'tisn't much, but I've naught else to offer. Right, I'd best get going. Sir, though we may ne'er meet again, know that I shall remember this kindness as long as I live. Farewell.
Yeah. Good luck.
I hope Sir Offalv shall lead a life free of cares, now that we have released him from his shackles.
Are you okay?
Sir Murden stopped taking visitors after his lady wife passed. He's not
Sorry
the
to hear.
friendliest of neighbours, though I can't think he's a bad sort.
Hmm?
I don't
don't believe I had any visitors today.
You speak very low.
Begone! I have no hospitality to extend toward one bereft of decorum.
Coming in anyways. Nope. Okay. Let's probably another way in. I do see another route. If I can call. You can make it. I snuck in.
What could this mean? You incompetent fool.
What's the matter? I am no thief. I think I just aggroed him. I'm just gonna dip.
Looking
Hi.
to gain entry to Murden's Manor, are you? Good luck.
I wasn't originally. I snuck in. You didn't like that though.
First, he'll sweep you a look from head to toe. Then he'll ask that how you present yourself when visiting someone, and slam the door in your face.
Okay.
That ponce. You'd think he'd know not to expect noble manners from us common folk.
What's up there? Probably nothing, but I'm very curious. Nothing. Oh, I saw that. I saw you. Woo, there's 3. I would have completely skipped by this.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you ought to let a few things go.
Is there anything over here before I go?
A merchant, eh? Have you an entry permit? Hold a moment. That cart has priority.
Okay.
Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates!
Oh, the person we need to meet. Or pick the worst moments every single time. Hold on, let me finish this. He looks rather menacing.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit.
Yes, I want to go to Batal.
Go
My
on
permit.
through.
Thank you. All right.
What to make of this?
We're in Batal.
Oh, starving I am. Food? Have you any food?
Here.
Many thanks. I'm still very hungry, so spare some charity for the poor.
Here's some more fish.
Ah! You there! What do you think you're doing, huh?
I'm feeding him.
You keep your hands off him. Don't go thinking you can treat the poor however you like just because you're better off.
So you'd rather him starve to death than actually giving him food to survive?
Calm down, Hugo. You've got it all wrong. This kind sir has been good enough to share some food with me. I've the both of you to thank for my good health and my full belly.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Suppose I owe you an apology then, cuz.
Cuz? No problem.
In my defence, one can't be too careful. There's a child-snatching scoundrel around nearly every corner in these parts.
Fair enough.
The name's Hugo, by the way. I'm a helper of sorts to the poor who live here. Ain't many folk willing to offer that sort of kindness. Even just one more's a glad sight, let me tell ya. So pay me no mind. And I'm sorry for before. If you're here to help, I'll not say another word against ya.
Gotcha. Thank you, my dude. This is what I'm going to end the stream for now. Y'all have a good rest of your night.